We start this incredible day celebrating incredible women and, in fact, celebrating all of us with some music. And this music comes to us from four women, three generations, and one instrument. What an extraordinary way for us at We the Women to start our day. Four fabulous women, three generations, and one dream. The dream that all of us have to be ourselves and to do what we love. Let me introduce, and it is a privilege to introduce these four incredible artists. There is, of course, the matriarch of this wonderful family, Dr. Rajam, Padma Bhushan awardee, and as I said, now in her 80s but still going strong. Her daughter, Dr. Sangeeta Shankar, who's actually been, also winning accolades, international accolades of her own, and her two daughters, Nandini and Ragini. It is a pleasure seeing all of you. And I want to start with Dr. Rajam. As I said, the matriarch of the family. The family calls her Amma, so I'm going to also call her Amma. Amma, अगर आपको मेरा आवाज आ रहा है, and I'm really hoping you can hear me, मुझे ऐसे लगता है कि music has kept you young, because I'm hearing you and looking at you, and who would believe that you are now in your 80s? तो क्या म्यूजिक पे तो मैं आऊंगी, लेकिन आप पहले बताइए that because of this music, has the music kept you young, Dr. Rajam?
वो मैं नहीं कह सकती हूँ मैं यंग दिखती हूँ कि नहीं, but music has kept me alive.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. How old were you, Amma, when you started playing?
3.
3.
Yeah. Can't believe.
And you're 83 today.
Yeah. 84.
So from 3 to 84, you've been playing the violin. How difficult was it to make your mark as a woman in classical music in your generation? कितना मुश्किल था एक औरत के लिए ये अचीवमेंट करना?
हमारे जमाने में जैसे आप सोचती हैं उतनी परेशानी नहीं थी. गर्ल्स वर एनकरेज टू लर्न म्यूजिक, टेक इट एज ए प्रोफेशन. तो उतनी परेशानी कुछ खास नहीं है.
मुझे आपने अम्मा अच्छा, आपने ये कॉन्शियसली फैसला लिया कि मैं अपनी बेटी को भी सिखाऊंगी, और बेटी ने फिर कॉन्शियसली फैसला लिया कि मैं अपनी बेटियों को सिखाऊंगी?
Yeah, that comes as the tradition of the family. जहाँ I told you कि जहाँ बच्चा 3 साल का होता है पकड़ा देते हैं मोबाइल. तो the child has, बच्चा डिसाइड नहीं करता है ना that age, young age. बच्चा कोई बात नहीं डिसाइड करता है, तो फादर ने कह दिया या मदर ने कह दिया करना है. आजकल जैसे नहीं है कि यू हैव टू ट्रीट योर चिल्ड्रन एज योर फ्रेंड्स. वो सब कॉन्सेप्ट उन दिनों में नहीं था. माँ ने जो कहा या पिताजी ने जो कहा, दैट हैज टू बी अक्षरशः उसकी फॉलो होना.
मतलब आपके टाइम पे पेरेंट्स डिक्टेटर्स थे?
बिल्कुल. बट अच्छा लगा. उसमें क्या बुराई है हमको नहीं मालूम है, क्योंकि हम सब लोग भगवान की कृपा से वी आर ऑल डूइंग फाइन.
No, it's lovely to see you, and I'm only joking about being dictators. But आपने कितनी unapologetically बोला कि जो माँ बाप कहते थे वही बच्चों को करना पड़ता था. So Sangeeta, you didn't have a choice, but obviously you love it. Your mother says music has kept her alive. What does it mean to you, Dr. Sangeeta?
See, for me also, it was not like that I had a choice. At the age of 3, generally, कोई choice नाम की चीज नहीं होती है उस समय. You just do what you're told to do mostly. So, but my father and mother was certainly not dictators. But बहुत प्यार से मुझे, I mean, since I was the only child, I am the only child. बहुत प्यार से हमको सिखाया, लेकिन हमको सिखाने के तरीके अलग थे. माँ के बचपन में ना उनके पिताजी was an extremely strict person. इधर से उधर देखना, no friends, no magazines, nothing. That was Ma's life. But as far as I am concerned, they used to, their method was to give me chocolates, या एक डॉल को रखते थे, फिर उसका सर्वर हिलाते थे कि वो देखो वो सुन रहा है, she's liking it so much. So these kind of little nicer bribes that you would say, but with that, discipline was a must. रोज सुबह मुझे 4 बजे उठ के 2 घंटा उस समय बजाती थी, and then I had to go to school, come back. Total 3 hours of practice was a must. Do whatever else you might.
Obviously, I'm joking about the word dictator, but as you said, even from Ma's generation to yours, there was a difference. Let me ask you this, Dr. Sangeeta. Your daughters, whom we're going to talk to in just a moment from now, one is a chartered accountant, the other trained to be a mechanical engineer. If they had embraced music professionally as your mother did, would you have been okay with it, Sangeeta?
They have actually. I mean, we see in any typical South Indian family, education is a must. Degrees are a must. So it's been the case with all of us: a PhD here, and a CA and an engineer. So we made sure that they're well educated, and also at the same time taught them music. जो कि क्या होता है ना, 3 साल की उम्र से अगर अपन म्यूजिक शुरू करते हैं तो 13-15 साल तक बच्चे को भी नहीं पता चलता है कि वो प्रोफेशनल हो जाता है. सो बट दे हैड अ चॉइस. दे आई मीन वी लेफ्ट इट टू देम, मी एंड माय हस्बैंड वी लेफ्ट इट टू देम कि यू डिसाइड कि तुमको कौन सा लेना है. They choose music, so you have to ask them.
I will ask them in a moment, but you spoke about being a typical South Indian family. I don't know that I know any other South Indian family जो इतनी अच्छी हिंदी बोल लेते हैं. तो ये कैसे हुआ? मुझे लगता है कि it's the years at Banaras Hindu University. अम्मा, ये कैसे हुआ कि एक ट्रेडिशनल साउथ इंडियन फैमिली आप इतनी फ्लुएंसी के साथ हिंदी बोलते हैं आप सभी, अम्मा?
नहीं, आपने सही कहा. बनारस में मैंने 40 साल बिताया. All my working active years we were in Banaras. So वहाँ बोलते.
तो उन्होंने तो हिंदी सीखी. मेरे लिए तो काशी में जन्म हुआ. अब बनारस में रह के हिंदी ठीक ना हो तो फिर तो शर्म की बात होगी.
I wish I was so multilingual like all of you. So let me bring in Nandini now. What does music mean to you? That's the question I want to understand from all of you. Nandini, what does it mean to you?
Music is pretty much everything. I mean, it has allowed me to have so many choices in life, because as a chartered accountant, I worked for 6 months, and then I thought, okay, I have these two options in front of me. One is where I've already put 20 years of hard work and, really toiled away at music and reached a level where I enjoy it and love it. And the other was a 9 to 5 job, or say 9 to 9 job, because I was in finance. So I think when I made the choice, it was pretty obvious, and every major choice in my life has been governed by music. So at the same time, as we were talking about the word dictatorship, I think generationally वो कम होते गया है. I mean, I'm so lucky because I can talk to my mother and grandmother freely, about musical choices and aspirations and all the musical decisions that I make.
And almost about anything, actually.
Yeah.
So,
I was just going to ask that, do you all not fight about anything?
I mean, when we fight, that time the roles are quite defined.
What are those? What are those? What do you fight about?
Her fight is basically at any point of time, it's those very tiny childish fights with her sister, but negligible.
Actually, if I may add there, as we've grown up, our ideas have changed so much. We're so much about being a happy, harmonious, loving family, because I think at the end of the day, if you can give your loved ones the experience of happiness and love from you to them, I think that's the biggest gift that you can give them. And the very fact that we are able to do this through our music, which extends not just from us, to each other. Music is a part of our family, and we already have a lot of love and happiness which we experience in our family because of music. And if we are able to extend that music and the beauty of it and the joy of it to the entire world, we are more than happy to do so.
So far as I know, I have never seen both of them fighting with each other.
Really?
I think that was in childhood.
हाँ नहीं, एक्चुअली उसके पीछे एक कहानी है. बचपन में ये लोग कुछ फाइट कर रहे थे, तो मैंने बोल दिया कि बस अब 21 दिन तक दोनों एक दूसरे से बात ही नहीं करोगे. So उस दिन से उनका जो फाइट बंद हुआ, आज तक बंद है. And now it's so nice for us to see them composing together, bring up beautiful music pieces together. And also we now Nandini is married and we have a brilliant son-in-law, Mahesh Raghavan. So all three of them, it feels like a very nice time we have musically when we get together.
And Ragini loves her sister like anything. So is the case with Nandini.
I'm sure they love you, Dr. Rajam, more than anything else. You're clearly the center. of the universe. Let me ask you this, Sangeeta. Do you agree with your mom that women fearless no obstacles in the world of classical music? Do you agree with her?
See, in South India, in her time or at any point of time, girls were always encouraged बचपन से. आप देखो ना, कोई भी साउथ इंडियन घर को आप देखो तो कोई या तो भरतनाट्यम करते होंगे या वीणा क्लासेस में डाल देंगे, वायलिन में डाल देंगे, गाने में डाल देंगे. हर बच्चे को तो सिखाते ही सिखाते.
As a passport for marriage.
That's the point. That is the point. You all are not doing this as a passport for marriage. Ab nikli na baat, Dr. Rajam.
Not in our family, generally.
No, I didn't mean that. But I'm saying, obviously, for you, it is a passion. For your family, it's a passion. But as you say that for some girls, it's like complete grooming.
Even today, music is such a passion for me. I practice morning and evening whenever there is time, and I enjoy playing. Concerts or no concerts, I love the subject like anything.
What do you love about it? Dr. Rajam, what do you love about it? What does it make you feel?
Rajam minus music, there is nothing. Everything about me is music.
Yeah. That's what happens when you do what you love. You can't imagine a life without it. But more seriously, I made a lot of jokes about dictatorships, and you made the point about music being a passport for marriage. Obviously, your family, such a sort of a distinguished, accomplished family. But Sangeeta, you were making the point about obstacles. To a woman being a professional in classical music, is it tougher than it is for a man?
See, it depends on the family that you are born in. It depends on the family that you get married into. If the family is supportive, then you really don't find any obstacles. But if the family is not, then of course life is full of obstacles. अगर आप बाहर की दुनिया में देखें कि if you go in the organizing with organizers or people who make events and all that, वहाँ कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. It's all about the immediate family environment as to how they support or not support you. तो एक एक दृष्टिकोण उससे होगा ना.
Ragini, how is it, engineering and then playing the violin, which do you love more?
Definitely the arts, definitely music, because I think there's nothing better than something touching your soul. And I think music hits right there. It touches a chord where it's meant to. So there was no two ways about it. It was music for me all throughout, because it's also something that's, as my grandmother mentioned, we started at the age of 3. So when you are with a subject right from childhood, it's like a companion. You can't let go of it.
And Nandini, what about you?
I mean, definitely music, because I chose that. But I'm definitely happy that I studied chartered accountancy. It's given me life skills like on another level. So I wouldn't regret the years that I put in that either.
Sangeeta, what is the one word you'd use to describe your mother? I'm going to give her the last word, but what is the one adjective you'd use to describe this grand matriarch who taught you all how to play?
I've seen her as a mother and a guru rolled into one, but with two distinct personalities. When she's a guru, she's a guru. When she's a mother, she's a mother. No taking for granted. So, but ever caring, forever there for me for anything and everything. So that's the mother side of it. And as a guru, ever a perfectionist. आज भी बोलेंगे, अरे देखो ये थोड़ा और अच्छा हो सकता है ना. So it's two personalities rolled into one. I could not have asked for more in life, because whatever I have done, whether it's performing or composing, see, I've done many things apart from composing. I'm into education, into entrepreneurship, and there's so many things that are along with music, but the base is what she has taught.
Okay. Dr. Rajam, the last word to you. What would you say to all the young women who are listening to all four of you? आप क्या कहेंगे उनको?
सब कोई जो है, मैं इतना ही कहूँगी, अपने बच्चों को कोई ना कोई आर्ट जरूर सिखाइए. That goes a long way in shaping up their personalities. वैल्यूज क्या होना चाहिए लाइफ में, ये सारी शिक्षा जो है उसके थ्रू मिल जाएगा.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful start to We the Women. Dr. Rajam, Dr. Sangeeta, Nandini, Ragini, may you always be in harmony and light up our lives and our screen as you have done today. Thank you so much. It's been a privilege and an honor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.